Hi everyone, Tim here from the Amateur Rugby Podcast on this lovely winter's Sunday day here, and I'm out in Reigate for another podcast interview here. Look at this fancy chap on the wall. It's a bit glam. Go and have a little look through, see what else we can find. It's a lovely spot out here in Surrey. There must be some more clues around here about who my interview guest is going to be today. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different England caps on the wall. This guy must be impressive. Who could it possibly be? Oh, here he is. It's Jonny Hylton, everybody.
Hello, Tim. How are you?
I'm good, mate. Thanks for having me down here in Reigate. Moved out to the Surrey suburbs. How's it like living down this way?
We got very leafy. It's very leafy actually.
Yeah.
A lot of leaves. A lot of leaves get on the trains, and the trains stop working getting into London. So
There's
leafy Surrey.
There's a story there. What happened with the leafy trains recently?
Well, we had a Christmas party, didn't we?
We did.
We did, yes, with Isha Boys, because that's where we used to play to, used to meet. Mm-hmm. And I didn't make it because I was stuck on the train for an hour and a quarter. It wasn't because of leaves, it was signal failure, but there we go.
Oh, okay.
At Merstham, and I had to abandon my night out because I was stuck on the train. And the worst thing about it was that throughout the whole night, my WhatsApp was firing off images, pictures, voice memos, things that didn't make sense.
Yeah.
For at least 5 hours until everyone got to a point where they couldn't speak any longer, and I was at home.
You missed nothing, mate. It wasn't very fun.
Yeah, it sounds like it. Yeah.
Yeah. So we are going to do the interview in a minute. And what kind of things do you think that we might like to get into for the Amateur Rugby Podcast?
Well, I think I'll talk a little bit about my rugby background, my career. How in my mind I was a much better rugby player than I thought I ever was, and kind of then sort of going through the professional game to the amateur and the transition and the things I learned and mistakes I made and all the stuff like that. But very privileged to be one of your interviewees, Tim, because you've been doing this for quite some time and have been doing one every day for the last week.
Yeah, it's been hectic this little period, and I quite enjoy it. But it builds up the amount of time and effort and kind of attention as well. But I'm still enjoying it.
So, who would you say has been your most favourite interview so far?
Well, it's like choosing your favourite kid, Johnny. I don't have children. I have podcasts. You have children. Which is your favourite child?
It's a good question. I've only got 2, so you've done more than 2 podcasts
That's
as well.
True, yeah.
So,
much harder to choose.
Yeah.
That being said, on today's podcast that went out this morning, I did mention that it was one of my favourites.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, today's podcast.
Oh God,
so
a lot to live up to then.
Go and get it now, people, if you're listening. Go and get it now.
Yeah.
But yeah, let's get on and go and do this interview. It's good to see you, mate, and looking forward to chatting.
Sounds good.
Cheers, mate.
Cheers, bud.